Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Wartales. So we're going to load up our save game and remind ourselves of where we were at the end of last time. So, we're in this sort of snowy mountainous area. I don't know why I opened that. I keep thinking I can scroll with with the keyboard buttons, but I can't. So this is the Haven. This is where we're due to meet the rebel. Actually, no, did we speak to him? I can't remember now. Maybe we did. Oh yes, we're going to look at the woodcutters camp, aren't we? So let's just look at the map and remind ourselves. That's just up to the north up here. So let's trek up here and have a look at that. There's a group of deserters there. They'll probably attack us. I don't think they're related to the quest though. So let's attack them now. They're level 3, so that's probably harder than some of the groups of enemies we've faced so far. They've got something called a bomber, so we'll look out for them. There's quite a few of them as well. So we've got one there. And we've got 2 there. Where are the rest? Did I not say there were about... There's 7 of them here, so where are the rest of them? Ah. Okay, I think I know. You see these sort of misty areas? Well, that actually is fog. So there's probably enemy units hidden in there and in there. And we can't see what's beyond that fog. Okay. Well, what I think we might do is start off on this side of the map then. We bring over people onto these squares as much as we can. There's going to be a couple left here. We might start with, say, Taurus to come and push in and see if there's any other enemies in this mist first of all. So let's move him. This should do it. Yeah, so there's one there we can see. In fact, we might have come to. We can just about target both of them. So let's do that. This one's a henchman. I don't like the henchmen because they do the poison. So let's put a bit more damage into him and see if we can get rid of him a bit quicker. And actually, he's not doing a lot of damage. Maybe we just rolled low on that, which is disappointing. So they get to go now. So he's probably going to disappear into this mist there, and they kind of just pop out on this other side if they've moved through it. And they've got another one. I can't see. Ah, okay. So he was in the mist down here, and he's come over and oof, put quite a lot of damage into Taurus there, hasn't he? He's going next. I don't like how low health Taurus already is. Wow, they're a lot stronger than us, aren't they? This might be a terrible mistake. I'm just wondering if we flee, his next attack will actually kill Taurus. They're level 3. I mean, most of our characters are level 2. We might have a couple of level 3s, but I think we may have bitten off more than we can chew here. Because I think, you know, a couple of hits from them will kill one of our men, and we're not doing anywhere near as much damage as that. So let's flee. Got a few injuries. We can actually repair and heal all our damage and injuries. So let's do that. And we're just going to push past them here. I hope they forget about us. And we'll go and see what's going on at this tower. I'm actually tired as well. I think if we try to rest here, I think we'll probably be at risk of attack. Actually, we're not. So let's do that. Let's rest up here. We're going to have some of our mutton, some of our bread, and we'll just rest up. We can now appoint one of our companions as a lieutenant. And Theodenal's got something to say up there. So in terms of lieutenants, maybe someone like Vinich, who's sort of one of our more senior members, isn't he? And if he becomes a lieutenant, it will cost us 100 renown. And what does he get? He gets a skill, tactical order. The targeted ally executes an attack of opportunity against the engaged enemy. So that's something That could help us out. I'm going to have a quick look at Theudinal, what he's got to say. I wonder if we would all be here had we not retreated. I hated having to run away in shame, but I don't regret that decision. So we can approve. We get... he'll actually get something called Strategist. I'm not sure what that does. We can hit him, which will just make him unhappy. Or exhort him. We'll get 2 Valor points. But I think we're going to approve, and just... It was the right decision. He's happy with that. And if we go and check what Strategist does, it's a trait here. The negative impact of the troops' retreats is reduced by 50%. So that's good, and I assume that applies to the whole troop rather than just him. We also have a... Yeah, we've got another combat in this tower. Is this even where the mission is taking place? It isn't. This is just a enemy base. There's something down there we can see. It's the deserters again. Let's go to this woodcutter's camp. And I'm feeling like we might have wandered into sort of a slightly higher level area than we're quite prepared for yet. So we'll have a quick look at this, and we'll go down and do the rat's nest as well, which is just south of here. Let's cut some wood first. And then we might go back to the other areas again. Sort of to the northwest. Until we've leveled up a bit anyway. Maybe to try and take a few more missions, build up our money a little bit, better equipment. I think it's the equipment as much as anything that's the problem here, because a lot of our men are still using their sort of very basic equipment that's hardly doing any damage. But we have a few recipes now, and we can maybe try and just equip everyone a bit better. And once we've done that, then you know, this stuff won't be as hard. Actually, I've left that. We're going to go and talk to the men. Oh, getting attacked by farmers. So if I exit, we'll click on it and see what level they're at. It's possible it's something that we'll want to come back and do. They're angry about the woodcutters chopping the trees. So we can support one of these groups, and they're both level 4, so we're going to cancel. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know about this. If we attack them, maybe we can get to retreat. We do get 2 allies. Oh, I think so. I can't cancel and then just leave. It won't let me. All right. Let's have a quick look at the enemies. What are they like? Wow. Yeah. It's going to take us a long time to even get through their armor, so we're going to retreat again. We're in slightly bad shape. We're going to need to... We can come back and redo that quest. We haven't lost that quest. We're looking in a bit bad shape to go down and take care of the rats, in fact. Which was an average quest anyway. So I'm actually inclined. We can go and find it, perhaps. I think it's down here, isn't it? Just how much bad shape are we in? We've got all our armours broken. We've got a few injuries. Right. Definitely getting the impression that we've wandered into a higher level area than we're ready for. So we're going to collect some of this snow iris, which we can use to create some health potions. And then we're just going to go back up to the capital city. We've still got to get some money together for that sheepfold, but there's some more areas around here we can push into as well. We've explored all of that. So maybe we'll head west and then come back to this area when we've had a chance to level up a bit. And it's possibly because this refugee quest line is something that is expected to take us to the end of this country. So we might just have had bad luck of wandering into it way before we were ready for it. So really we want to be level 4 before we come up there with decent armour and weapons. Oh, we've been to the Lund farm. Got some new areas around here. I'm not going to do too much new exploration, just because, you know, we've got damaged armour. We've got our health's taken a hit as well. And if something attacks us, then we could be potentially in a bit of trouble. Just going to gather up some ingredients, and then we'll head back down to the road here. There's some enemies here. They're actually in white, so yes, they would be easier to fight. But we are injured and we have no armour, so I don't really want to get into any combat just yet. Can't get down there. How much iron and stuff do we have? We've got a bit of armour and wood. We haven't got much leather, and we've got bills to pay and no bounties to turn in. So after that sort of push into the southeast, it's going to take a bit of time to build ourselves back up, I think, to the point where I've got to rest again. So ideally we want to take a fairly easy quest if there's one available. Do that quickly. Build up our food, our money, and our armour and our weapons and all of that just as quickly as we can. And level up. So yeah, so essentially for this first country, this Tiltron county that we've started, I think that was the end level area that we sort of blundered into unwittingly. And we're not ready for it yet. I think there's some more to explore to the north as well. So we're going to want to repair our equipment. It might be a bit costly. 48. I think we're going to have to do that. We've still got this ornate key. I know somewhere we can use that, but I think perhaps we won't use that yet in case there's other uses for it. Oh, I just quickly want to look at what else we can craft. So, yeah, so we could do this targ. This iron battle axe. Need more leather for that. And is any of our axe users currently using something like that? Let me just check. So we've got Taurus, who's using an old two-handed axe. That would be a good improvement for him. And Theudinal is also using it. So yes, we want to craft 2 of those really if we can. And our axe users would be doing a lot more damage then. So what do we need? We've got the iron ore, we've got the wood. So we would need another 3... Oh no, that's the wrong weapon, isn't it? Iron battle axe. There we go. So yes, we've got enough ore and wood for 2. But we're going to need another 7 leather, which is going to cost a bit. So we might need to head out and do a little mission before we can do that. Assuming she's got one for us. That's where we just were. They're going to be higher level than we can deal with, I think. But we've got this this Wartales gang. So it says it's easy, which is good. Going to accept it. And now we're going to see how the negotiation system works. So you spend influence, influence, to get a better reward. So the initial reward here is 115. If we push it, we can get to 138, and you can actually guarantee getting that if you increase the amount of influence you're willing to spend. We've got 38. Let's see if we spend 20. We can. So we're at 138 now. Can we push them to 166? We can. They can say no. We have a 55% chance of doing it though, so we will, and we were successful, so that's good. So we're now earning 166 for this mission, so we'll accept that. I mean, you can see that we could push it to 200 if we had more influence, but we don't. Yeah, so we're going to take that. They're fairly close, so we're going to head straight over there and do that before we have any more bills to pay. We'll quickly stop by the apothecary. I think we might have enough to make our own medicine, so we don't need to pay any money. But we do have a couple of injuries. Yeah, so we can make 6 medicine. I think we could just make all 6 of those there. And we're going to pop into camp and we'll heal the 2 that are injured. 100% success rates. Yep, so 1 medicine for that. He's got contusion, so we'll heal that as well. We might have enough to make another medicine. Let's just check before we leave here. No, we don't. We need more snow iris. Right, so we're going to quickly head out. We're going to do that mission quick as we can. If we go south around the lake, we can sort of eat into the fog of war a bit more. And there is a jail around there as well we might pop into and have a quick look. See what the deal is with that. We can just see it there, that kind of island or promontory that's poking into the lake. That's the jail. So it's on our way. And we might get a bit of... Yeah, we've got a knowledge point now for doing that. So let's pop in, and we know that we kind of want to upgrade the blacksmith stuff to get better weapons and armour, don't we? So what else can we do? We could do the dagger, maybe. Or the longbow. Or the spear. I mean, we need all of this stuff, don't we? But let's do the spear next, maybe. I'll have a quick look in the jail here. Okay, so here you can buy another cigarette, incidentally. We could hand over a prisoner. We don't have any prisoners. We could buy... Huh. I don't know what those things do. Ether? And stocks. I don't know what either of those do. I didn't do those before. But what I was going to say, we can buy chains to capture enemies. And let's actually get one of those. And we'll see. I think you can get extra money for turning in prisoners. So although it costs 20 gold, and we can't afford the bills, we may as well get more here. If when we attack this gang we can capture a couple of them, we can turn that into a bit of extra money here at the jail. Let's try that. And there are prisoners in here that you can recruit. They're a bit cheaper. They tend to come with negative traits, though. So she's got nimble, which is good. But then delicate, so you've got a small chance of falling ill when you eat, I would guess. And loafer and carry less. So they're cheaper to recruit. They only cost money. They don't cost influence. But they do have downsides. Carry around the woods, and we might get attacked by wolves or boars or something, and we'll fight those because it'd be nice to get the leather for free. And actually there's some boars there. I think we'll fight them. And we're actually going to fish here as well. It's 3. Oh, what was that? I left. Yeah, so we cast our lure, and by holding down the left mouse button we're sort of trying to keep the line in this black area in the middle. It sort of naturally moves from right to left. So when you press the click, you're sort of fighting against that pull and trying to keep it in the black zone. There we go. Bit more food. And we'll get more food as well when we attack these boars that were in the woods just over here. Where were they? I saw them just in the edge of the woods. There they are. Let's get them. Get them! They're only level 1. There's 5 boars. This should be fairly straightforward, you would hope. More so than the other fights we've run away from already in this episode. There, we've surprised them as well. They've only got 18 health, which sounds good for us. Bring Hermanus a bit closer. Yeah, I think it should be fairly straightforward. Although they've got 18 health, so... If we bring in Gordon, who's using quite a nice sword now. We'll give this one a wallop. I don't think... Yeah, he hasn't got the trait to finish them off, unfortunately, so... Use that. We've got loads of valor points now, because I think we've had a couple of rests since we last used any. Already in galvanization, so we're now doing more damage. So we'll end his turn there. If we bring in, say, Theudor now to take care of this one, we're just going to act next. But if we do this, then we can do a rampage, and that will kill that. And now we've got these 3 up here. So this one will act next, unless we can do something about that. So we'll bring Vinich in. Actually, we can't. He can't travel far enough. Bring Laolin in. far down to half health, so we can't activate the Wrath. Oh, that's okay. Sigrich might be able to do something about this. Don't really want to use the 2 Valor points. That's probably overkill. Definitely overkill. She did quite well on that. No, we don't want them to go. We want to get the meat and we want the leather. Oh, no, I clicked yes, didn't I? Oh, we didn't get any leather for that. Got some meat. That was a misclick. We got a couple of level ups, though. So let's look at Lowlin. He is now level 3. So he could be a harpooner. He could throw his spear. And this actually goes in a straight line through units, so you can hit more than one, which is quite nice. Herald applies Fury to all allies, which means the next attack is going to do plus 50%, and that's within a certain area. Or we've got Pikeman, so he can target a specific area, and when the enemy enters the area, he gets an attack of opportunity and stops them dead. And I quite like both that and Harpooner, I think. There really isn't a particular benefit to choosing one over the other in terms of armor or how much victory points they cost. I do quite like Harpooner. You can hit, if you can line up enemies and sort of go straight through them. So let's pick that. The willpower, I might say no to the willpower, and I might try up his strength a little bit there, like that. And Theodenals as well. He's leveled up. He's level 3, and we get to pick how he gets extra valor points. So we've got this defensive stance he could take. I'm not that keen on that. Hitting several enemies at once, which is okay, or engaging in combat, which is something we can engineer more often, I think. So we'll take that one. And we'll up his constitution as we've got the double bonus on that. And the enemy should be round here somewhere, shouldn't they? I think we're in the right area. We've got to go south. We've got to go south of where we are. Got some things there. Oh, that's them, isn't it? They've got the little quest marker above their heads. Here we go. The Wartales gang. 166. I'm going to try and capture a couple of these, so we'll see if we can manage that. I think what you have to do, you have to get them fairly low health, but not to kill them. And then you get a little icon saying you can attempt to catch them. It's not 100%, not that I've seen anyway. So this is the guy who's giving them critical hits every turn, so that's a bit much, isn't it? So we'll target his group first. If we bring a couple of people over here and we swap them. Maybe if I do Hermanus first, it's tempting to put the... How many do we act twice? So let's do Hermanus first, and we'll shoot one. Wow, nice critical hit. And we're going to spend 2 valor points, and we're going to put this barrage on, so if any of these try to get closer to our men here, we'll be able to shoot at them. And now I think if we get Godhan up and so we'll need to end Hermanus' turn. And then we'll get Godhan up, and we'll get him engaged with this leader, and by doing that he should cancel the leader bonus. Yeah, they've all lost their critical hits thing that they do. And we might be able to finish him off, and we actually do. Finishing move, that was probably a critical hit. Yeah. Which is excellent. And we can still move a bit as well, so what we might do, I might move into this kind of area, and I think we'll activate our galvanized troops button, get a couple more valor points coming in. Yeah, I think we can probably leave it there. Yeah, it's a huge difference between fighting a level 1 unit and a level 4 unit. So who's acting next? They're acting next, but I think we've kind of set up that overwatch on them, so maybe we'll move... Sigrich might still have to tank a hit or two. We can bring Theodenal all the way over to this one. Hopefully kill him. There we go. Bit more movement, but not really. Now, who's got the most armour? We've got 12, 11, 12. Maybe we could... We'll have to end that turn. Maybe if we bring Vinich up into this kind of area, we can protect Sigrich a little bit from getting attacked. Can't really. Oh, if we can, and we can put him in defensive stance there, so he'll take. If they come for him, he'll take less damage. Yeah, but he does get poisoned, but I don't think we'll be in combat for very much longer. So what I might do with Sigrich is get her to doing a backstab, like so. Yeah, okay. So we can't do that. So I think we'll move her back here. And actually, our Hermanus is one-shotting these remaining ones because of the galvanization. If we bring Taurus up, probably finish off this archer because we've got the rampage as well. That should do it. And then when this one tries to move, he'll just be dead. No, is what we say when we want to carry on fighting. And this is a temporary valor point, so we can see what the harpoon does now. I've selected it. Well, you can't really see it, but there's kind of like a line that extends out from him. And all enemies that were sort of in a direct line of that would get hit with this attack as well, as long as they're within that range. But there we go. We didn't get hit for that much, so let's save our repair materials. Do get a bit of gold for that, which is quite nice. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't capture anyone. Oh well. They were quite low health, so it was difficult to do, I think. There's something up there. How would we get round to that? Where are we? How do we get up to there? I think we've been round here, haven't we, and explored this area. There wasn't really anywhere up to that mountain, and anyway, it kind of becomes impassable there. This camp. No money to pay as yet, and Taurus is leveled up, so let's look at him. He's level 3 now. As with the others, really, I prefer this valor point on engagement rather than on hitting multiple enemies, because it's a bit harder to swing that. Okay. What should we do? We can turn those into sausages at some point if we get salt. Same with pork. Let's get maybe use the fish and the mushrooms. We'll get rid of these animal carcasses because they're heavy. Get rid of 3. Let's get rid of 2. I suppose we'll keep one of those. Didn't actually do this with the strategy table before, I've just realised. When you have someone manning the strategy table, you can choose one of these bonuses, which would do a certain amount of stuff. They're a bit situational. We've got opportunism. So our attacks of opportunity increased by 10%. Don't get a lot of those. Or support, increase the bonus granted by supported by 10%. And that's when you have an ally surrounded by 2 more allies. Or an enemy surrounded by 2 more allies is flanking, and you get a debuff which is increased by 10%. I don't know how much of this we're really doing, so I might go for opportunism, although we're not getting that many opportunity attacks. It's something that might come into play now and then. Taurus wants to talk to us, just a little more effort and I'll make a name of myself. Even the Legion will want to hire me. We can ask him to write to loved ones and share his success, and we get some XP. I don't know if it's everyone, but maybe just him gets some XP. He can use his experience to teach others, so he could get 58 XP with close companions. I don't know if he has anyone he's close to. Or show off his skills, and he gets an aptitude point. Which I think we'll do. Aptitude points are good. It means we can do a little bit more with him. He can level one of these things up again. So I think we'll do strength. We want strength, really. I'm not so fussed about willpower. Do we rest? Yes, we did. Let's see if we can get up to this tower. If it looks like it's going to be a bit of a wild goose chase, I won't, because we might be able to get up here, actually. Can we get up here? I think we can. Oh, I've tired them out sprinting. That's okay. We're going to have a little look at what this tower is. Abandoned tower. Doesn't look like there's enemies in there. There's actually some stuff going on here. So in this abandoned tower, we have Clay's here. Let's talk to him. We have a lockpick. I think we've got a few. So we're going to try and release him. There we go, not too easy, not too hard. Talk to him again. Okay, so if we take him to someone he can maybe apprentice with, then we're going to get 20 raw materials, 15 influence, and advance the area questline by another 20. So that's quite good. We'll try and do that. He says he's a craftsman, so if we maybe speak to some craftsmen, maybe we can persuade him to join them. Just having a quick look to see if there's anything else here. I don't think there is. No. Okay. Okay, so saying we could draw a bit of extra heat from having him. There's a group here. I'm not sure what they are. Let's click on them. They're not hostile. Okay, they're here to fight the rat plague. Looking for an infected man. Apparently Stromcap cast him out. Uh-oh. It's the... Oh no. Oh no, it's Taurus, isn't it? That's who they're talking about. I don't want to get rid of Taurus. Oh no. Civilians, there's a lot of them. They're level 3. We can always retreat. But we've had a couple of level ups since the last time. What have they got? They're actually not too bad. They don't have any sort of special abilities like from the leader. Who is the leader? This one. So she's a bit tankier. There's 10 of them, look. 3 over there. So maybe what we'll try and do is if we try and focus on these 4 first. And we'll move ours across a little bit. Just to give it a round or two before those ones reach us, I think. And who should we start things off with? Maybe Godhan again. Any crits, he might be able to do this. No. I was just saying, we've got them low, but we didn't get the option to arrest them. Probably because these aren't criminals, I suppose. They're just civilians that we're killing. But we're protecting one of our men. That's the main thing. These two are both due to move, so maybe we've got Hermanus right here. Maybe what we'll do, just as before, is attack. And if we move him a little bit closer, I think he can get both of these in his Overwatch position. We can't... Well, if we put it there, there's a chance we might get this third one as well. We won't bring Theudinal in just yet, because we don't want to engage these two just yet. This one's coming in. Or we could have a look at these ones. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, he's still alive, so he's going to get a hit on us. Now I think we can move Theudinal down and just take care of this one. Might even be able to reach this other one. So if we just do the maim here, might be able to bring him down. If we bring him here, no, can't get close enough, sadly. Okay. He's going to get a hit in as well. Can't let to move Sigrich away from this one who might act next. Or at least before us. Can't get the backstab in. But we might have enough anyway. No, not quite. It's got a bit of a waste of valor points, but if we do that, at least we get rid of another unit. So we're level on numbers now, anyway. He's going to come in. He didn't go in the Overwatch area, sadly. See, he's supported now. Let's see if we can get all three of these with our harpoon strike. It might be possible. Yeah, there we go. We can hit all three. And this one's now bleeding, and we'll give him another cheeky stab there. Fortunately, Vinich has got a fair bit of health. And maybe we'll just get rid of him. Right, which of them is acting next? Oh, it is him. Okay. Let's bring Laolin in then. Do another harpoon strike. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but we'll get an extra valor point because we're finishing up next to Vinich here. Possible we can get a hit in on him. Yep, there we go. 80%, I think that's worth taking. And there we go. This one's going to act next. So if we do a rampage, get his armor down, and do this. That will do. Maybe we'll move Sigrich next and see if we can get the backstab. There we go. A very graphic finishing move there. We're getting close to galvanization. We're not there yet. We would need to kill another one first. And we now got this one coming in. So what I'm going to do, there's a few around us. If I do this now, we'll get 3 valor points, which is nice. And I think we'll move him closer. And we'll make him a bit of a target, a bit of a tank. We'll put this deflection on. So the next attack is going to get reduced by 70%. Oh, he's burning as well. Right, so we want to get rid of these as soon as possible now. Okay, starting to regret my decision to make Godhand tank all that. What can we do about... I can't get around there. These are too far away. What about Sigrich? She could. Ah, actually no, that's Taurus, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. We bring Taurus here. And we'll get this one engaged in combat, so at least she's not attacking God Hand then. Might even be able to kill her if we... crit? No, no crit. Use another Valor point to weaken the enemy and reduce their damage. No, let's save our Valor points for now. She only does 5 anyway. Now we've got a couple of turns to act before this leader. Well, we could also get deflection, so we can probably end up doing that if we don't kill it. Kill them in this turn. I think we can. There you go. Now he's on fire, so he definitely needs to move. And if you're on fire and you move, then it puts the fire out. Let's actually move him back. He's taken quite a few hits, so let's put him back a little bit now so he doesn't get hit again. We've got a few more times, a couple more times to act. So let's move Feudinal in. Do the rampage. Leader's a little bit tankier. We have got the galvanization now, though, I think. So we're doing a fair bit of damage ourselves. We'll put the weakening on, so they're doing less damage to us. They'll probably still set us on fire. And we'll bring Sigrich in. She can't get close enough. What about Hermanus? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's bring Sigrich in as far as we can. She'll be ready to do something next turn, I would think. Or she could run and then attack. So we could go... Why can't we... Ah, we could go here. Let's do that. Yeah, it's only 1 damage, but it did set fire to us. And these units we'll just bring in. They're not going to be able to probably do anything. I think the combat will be over before they can move in. So we can act twice before this unit goes. So I think what we'll do is get the ambush in from behind with Sigrich. Wow, crit for 30 in fact. No, we want to just kill this one. I'm assuming we still can't... Oh, we could knock out. Let's do that. If we could do that with Feudinal maybe. He's got a knockout enemy while they're in... Ah, maybe that's why we couldn't do it before, because they weren't engaged. They need to be engaged in combat to do it. It's only a 50% success rate, so we did miss that. So I'm going to move him out again, and we'll try it maybe with Godhan. We should have the movement. Again, it's only a 55% chance of doing it. And we did it! We got we captured someone. So we've got 5 plague cures, which is quite nice. We've got a Purifier's Ring, which gives willpower +1. Got some gold, a weapon we can sell. So yeah, that was quite successful. We'll repair now, as we've got a few that are getting a bit low on armour. There's something happening up there. They're marked out as a bit of a more difficult fight. And we've got wages to pay. We can pay those, though, because the money we found on our journey. I just wanted to have a little explore here. There's some average wolves as well. There is a camp here. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's got some money in. Take that too. Got some wood we can pick up. So I think what we might do, we might try and evade these wolves if we can. They're going to chase us. They're going to see us. Oh no, they turned around just as we went past. That was good timing. If we pick up this snow iris, we can do that other health potion we wanted to craft. We'll come back here when we're maybe more like a level 4 or something like that. Because there's a bit going on up there. What area are we in on the map? Yes, it's this area here, this old lighthouse, I think. Where are we, in fact? No, we're here. We're here. So actually, that's a way to the woodcutter's camp. So we don't have to go all the way around here. We can actually just get here from this side. Which is good to know. Now we're going to go back to the town via the jail, and we're going to sell our prisoner and see how much we get for that. Oh, what's happened? Oh no. No. We want to... Oh, they're only level 2. Okay, yeah. 4 of them, level 2. We got this. There's 3 of them there. Oh, there's 5 of them, sorry. So there's 2 over here. Decent amount of health, actually. Health and armour, considering the level 2. So what we'll do is we'll draw back again, and we'll try and attack from this side and take them down a bit at a time. That looks okay. He's going first. So if we move Godhand up there and engage him first. In fact, because he's an archer unit, he's not going to be able to do very much damage to us in melee. Fortunately, we don't have any Valour points, but we'll try and generate some of those as we fight. In fact, just to engaging gave him one. So if we do this, we might be able to kill him with a crit. Don't get the crit. Well, that's okay. Now someone else can go. So where was Sigrich? There. Now, what's the leader's ability here? He's giving them... This unit's attacks also deal 5% damage to the health of targets hit. So it's kind of like a little armor-piercing ability they've got. I'd quite like to cancel it if possible. So let's move Vinich up to engage him. So we can get our hit in. And then we're engaged. We can't really do anything else. We haven't got any Valour points. That's okay. This one's going to act next. We could bring... Does Conthudinal can't make it. Laolin can't make it. Sigrich could, but she's not really an engaging enemy's kind of character, is she? So let's move him up. We'll do this. Kind of open up his back for Sigrich then. We do get the Rampage, which doesn't do a lot of damage. I'd quite like to maybe get a couple of Valour points before Sigrich moves and then see if we can use her special ability. So let's leave it there for now. Oof, did pushback. Which is annoying. Oh, okay. They've got a couple of quite nasty abilities here. So if we use Hermanus and bring him, say, here. It's a bit of a risk. Oh, he's hit Vinich again. Why is it always Vinich that he hits? Oh dear. Right, but we've got the 2 Valour points now, so we can use on Sigrich. So we'll bring her up here, and we're going to use this Frenzy ability on him, which did okay. And then we've got the Backstab. So he's quite low now. And she gets an extra Valour point. These two are going to take a little bit longer to get to us. Annoying they've put the Overwatch on him. Now if I bring Feudinal here, he should just be able to finish this off. No, Captain. Yeah. So he's gone. Now it's Laolin's turn. He can only get there, but he does have the Harpoon ability, so he should be able to still attack. Like this. Put some bleed on. Doesn't have the range otherwise. Right, so who's acting first? This one. He's a bit annoying. What I think I want to do is maybe get Theudinal to engage him. Maybe from this angle. Get the Rampage, but maybe we'll do it. Get his armor off at least. Just about. Now Sigrich could act, and she can do quite good damage. Might even get the crit. Doesn't. And I am going to move her out of the way just because these two-handers will have an easier time just targeting him if she's not in the way as well. Oh, that knockback. Bleed's good though. We're not going to move Taurus because he'll get shot by this sapper. 11. How much damage does he do? He could finish him off, couldn't he? So if we bring him up to stand next to Laolin, this could be enough. And it is, which is good. Don't have the Valor points to set up an Overwatch, sadly, so we'll leave him there. He's not doing very much damage. Let's do the basic attack. Kill him. Could be galvanized now. Yes, we are. Now, if we move Godhan right into the middle of all of these and do his galvanized troops ability, we should get like about 5 Valor points there, so which would be pretty good for the rest of this fight anyway. I don't really want to move Taurus if I can avoid it. He does have some armor left. How much damage would it do? I'm not sure. But we could move Laolin up a little bit. He won't have the range on his harpoon, no. Binich, who's not looking the best of health. Okay, we don't have it. Well, we could just end our turn here. I mean, he gets shot anyway. Oh well, we'll leave him without moving. And he just moved up and did. Oh, look at his Overwatch. Right. So we could get Hermanus to attack him. Or we could just tank the Overwatch and get him facing this way. I think that will do that. Yep, he's gone. Well, this guy left. And it'd be quite good if... Have we got anyone else with the ability to take away guard? Let me just have a quick look. Destabilizing strike. Laolin might have it. No, he doesn't. No. We get quite a few actions before his go, though, so let's... just put a bit of damage in, I suppose. Do that. I won't do the Overwatch just yet. Well, I won't be able to do it at all. It's only that if we engage him in combat, he won't be able to move anyway, so it seems a bit pointless. He's got good damage. We engage with Taurus. Maybe from this angle. Then we'll get Sigrich to come up and give him a good stab from behind. Yeah, his armor's gone now. Big hit. And now it's just Sigrich who's going to go and finish the job. Like so. Oh dear, another gruesome finishing move. Oh dear. Good, but we've saved our... Ooh, we've got a new bow. Looks quite nice. Shoot order. Target a specific area. Performs one attack of opportunity against the first enemy entering the area. So you can't actually attack using this. It just sets up a mini Overwatch, which is okay. No, we want to take. We'll sell that, I think. Oh, let's get past this area quick. There's some bandits there. But I really just want to push on to home now. Really, and we're tired. Where's the prison? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm just worried because there were those bandits in these woods just there. That if we do a camp, I suppose we can check it out. If we're going to be attacked, no danger of attack, so that's fine. Okay, starting to look a bit low on food. My pony's leveled up. I think let's rename our pony anyway. What should we name him? How about George? George the pony. And he can carry more. I think that's what we'll do. Or he can join us in fights. And I found that when I did this before, you end up just trying to protect the horse so it doesn't get killed, and the fights get a little bit messy, so we'll do that. I think if we do Constitution, I think that'll up his carry weight a little bit more as well. So that's looking good. And we're going to head over to the prison and sell our prisoner, see how much we can get for that. There's a fishing spot there too. We might just stop there as well. Okay. So what can we get? I'm going to hand over a prisoner. It lowers our wanted level. Them should be outlaws. Oh, we can't actually sell a. Oh, never mind then. Yes, we won't do that. Let's go in our camp and inspect her quickly. Is she someone that we can recruit? Here's our prisoner. So what can we do? We could release them, dismiss them. What happens if we release them? Low chance of remaining in our troop. Okay. What's happened? I think they've just gone. There's Clay's, the blacksmith or craftsman or whatever he is. Okay, well we'll go to this fishing spot as we are getting a bit low on food. I think there are other fish in the game. It often seems to be carp though that we catch in my experience. I think you can catch eels and stuff like that. Okay, that looks like a couple more bands of men who are on the search for our craftsmen, and they're heading this way. So we are actually going to go this way around the lake. And I'd like to get him to Stromcat before we get attacked the next time, if possible. Actually, I'm now going to go and look for those bandits, now that we've rested. They're kind of just milling around in here, weren't they? I just thought if we can catch one of those, we can take them to the prison instead, but I don't know, they've disappeared. Let's go and hand in our bounty and our craftsman. Yeah, we're at Stromcap. So this is the craftsman that's here. Let's see if we can give him to the blacksmith. We can hand over. We get the promised rewards, which is pretty nice. That's 100 crowns worth of raw materials, which is quite good. More influence. So let's hand over Clay's. I asked you for a blacksmith and you bring me a refugee on the run? Oh well. Yep. We've moved the fate of Tiltron on a bit. We've got the influence in the raw materials. We can repair our goods here as well. So let's do that. We didn't actually get any leather, so we're going to have to go and buy the leather, but we'll hand in the quest first of all. Take any others if they're here. So what have we got? Hard, easy, but we can't do that one yet. Actually, yeah, so I think in the last episode we cancelled this quest because it was way too high level for us. And we weren't sure if it was going to... I thought it would come back on the list. We weren't sure that it would, though, and it has. It's come back on the quest list now. We could take it again and sort of up our reward for that, but I think we're a couple of levels off being able to do that. Got a bit of money, not a huge amount. We want to go and buy leather at the marketplace, though, I think. And some food, probably. And some salt. I think if we get some salt, we can craft a few more meals. So we can buy 10 leather. We needed 7, if I remember rightly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got some snow iron. I think another one of those, and we can craft some more medicine. Already using quite a lot of our money. Now it's the mutton we can use to make better meals, isn't it? So let's buy all his mutton. Let's buy maybe 10 salt. Maybe, no, actually maybe more. Let's buy all his salt. So down to 120. I think we can pay our next load of wages. So we can't spend any more. But let's go and craft a couple of better war hammers for our hammer users. Oh, did I not? Oh no, it's iron battle axe, isn't it? That's right. And actually we want to do the sharpened sayax as well, which is going to be a bit more leather. But let's do these battle axes first. We can do both of these. There we go. Hit all 4. So that's doing +9 strength, which is going to be good. Do another one. Miss. Hit. Hit. There we go. And a miss. That's okay. You only need the 2. Well, actually, yeah, it wasn't as good, was it? I think the other one was 9, wasn't it? Oh well. And I'd like to do a sayax. So we need a bit more iron. So we need 2 iron and 3 leather, if we can afford that. He doesn't actually sell iron. Don't know if the guy in the marketplace sells it. We'll have a quick look. There's a mine we can get some fairly nearby, but we'll take the 3 leather. Quite a lot of plague cure now. Right, let's give our axe users the axes. So we've got Taurus. So he's going from +2 strength to +9 strength. So he's going to be doing a lot more damage with that. And also Theudinal up here. He's got the +2 and is now going to be +8. So again, doing a lot more damage there. And some stuff we can sell now as well. We've got the club, we've got the 2 axes. We'll put this Purifier's ring on someone. Let's put it on Godhan. So he gets +1 willpower. Where was that? This. So you put that there. Actually, while we're in camp, we'll do our cooking. We're going to do all of the mutton that we can do. And now we can learn... Oh, now we can learn mutton stew. Now that we're an apprentice. Can't cook any right now. We can do 12 bread though. We've been getting quite a lot of wheat. Next time we get mutton, we'll buy some grapes and we'll make these mutton stews, which are worth way more food. Let's do that. Get all our bread done. So we've got 6 days worth of food now. That's looking much healthier. And if we go and sell our sort of leftover equipment and stuff, get a bit more money in there. We're up to 159, so we should be able to pay another day's of wages anyway. I don't think there's much else we can sell. Can we sell these? You can, but you get a very high wanted rating. We sell the teeth. We haven't met the trackers yet, and actually I know from experience they don't really sell stuff that I'm that interested in, so that was worth another 13 crowns. So we want to go and get some iron. Let's make a bit more medicine. We can make a couple more now, I think, probably. Okay, we're okay for medicine now. So if we go and... Yeah, no, she didn't have any quests that we wanted, did she? So let's go and get some iron ore in. That's not too far. Just remind ourselves it's directly down. Isn't it? Yes. No. No, we've got to go this way. Yeah. Okay. Let's go get the iron first. Get a better weapon, and then see if she's got any new quests when we come back to make that. So we'll look at these blacksmiths. We can't really afford anything they've got to sell, I'm sure. Got some quite nice armour there. 130. I mean, we could pay for it, but then we wouldn't be able to pay our men their wages. So probably not for now. Iron's come back, so we'll do a quick bit of mining. Yeah, so he's got the chance to discover some precious gems while he's mining now, which would be quite good. So we can sell those. They're worth a little bit of money. Missed that one. So we've got a ruby there. So rather than keep exploring, I'm going to head back to Stromcap. I'm going to make a new dagger for Sigrich. I'm going to sell the ruby. And we're going to check the jobs board and just see if there's anything sort of more suited to our current level. Maybe something rated as easy. Even an average, potentially. It's going to be a bit harder. Let's just get to Stromcap first. Come on. Come. Right, here we go. So we're going to go to the forge. We're going to sell our ruby first of all. It's worth 20, so nothing to be sniffed at. We're going to do the sharpened sayax. Let's try and hit all 4 if we can. Get a better weapon. There we go. That's going to do +9 on our stab skill. So for Sigrich, what does that mean? She's currently using a rusty shiv, so it's only +2 on her dexterity, whereas this is +9. So she's going to go from 12 to 15 damage, which is pretty good, up to 18 to 22, so much nicer. And we can sell this as well. We're in camp, so we might as well rest as we were getting tired. We'll use some of our medium rare mutton, some of our bread. I might as well... Oh, here we go. Sigrich is going to tell us something. The world is much bigger than I anticipated. It feels like I could spend my life travelling and still never visit the same place twice. So she could chat about her adventures on the road, and she'd get a bit closer to her companions. She could bottle it up and endure it in silence, but we'd lose 2 valor points. I don't really see why we'd do that. Or daydream and get 2. We've only got the space for 1. So maybe we'll do this chat about her adventures on the road. And she's improved relations with all her other party members, including the pony, who was quite entertained by her travels, stories of her travels. Sell that. 6. And so the last thing we're going to do here, we're going to pop into the inn, and we're going to see if there's any other missions that we can do. So we've got Zoltis Tower, Marheim, a hard bandits lair, or fighting Matthias Lund, which is hard as well. Don't really fancy any of those. We've got some food for a few days' travel. We've got enough gold to pay at least 1 day's wages, and as we fight groups of bandits, you do find a bit of money as well. So what we'll do, why don't we push back this fog of war up here a little bit. We'll explore up here to the northwest. Oh, there's some wolves. We'll do them. Get some food and some leather. Might even be able to capture one. We've got a rope now. They're only level 1, so there's a chance we might just accidentally kill them 1 hit. We'll try not to, maybe. So let's bring Thudenol in. If he comes here, maybe he can attack both. No. Let's see, so if we attack this wolf, it's down to 1 health. Now he doesn't have the opportunity to capture it, but he is engaged with it. So if we bring up, say, Hermanus here, and put him here, we've got a chance to capture the wolf. Let's give that a go. We've got a 100% success rate on the wolf, so we'll do that. And we've got a captured wolf. And we're all galvanised about that. We're pretty happy we've just done that. He doesn't get the ability to shoot anymore, but if I bring him a little bit closer, we can do this barrage. So he'll shoot either of these wolves now if they move. And I might try the same thing on this wolf up here. If we bring in, say, Vinich, and move him here, we do our melee attack on him there. And then if we move Sigrich up, maybe she can capture this one as well. Got only a 69% chance on this. And we captured it. I won't capture any more because we were sort of in this to try and get meat and leather, which we're obviously not going to get if we just capture the wolves. So there's just the one left now. Bonk. Right, so we've added some wolves to our troop. We've got some leather, we've got some food, got some teeth, got some wolves. So hang on, let's just pop into our camp here. And where are they? Here's a wolfie. He's got a fracture, but we can probably use our medicine, can we, to heal him? We can. He's only got 18 health. He's only level 1. He's not leveled up yet. Let's do the same thing with this wolf. Let's name them as well. Let's name them Max. Their companions approve of that. We'll name this one we'll name him Ghost after Jon Snow's wolf. So they do level up. They're on 0. They're level 1 at the moment. So they're going to need to level up a little bit, I think, because there's a danger they'll die in combat. So I think until they level up, we're going to have to be a little bit careful with how we use them. But yeah, quite happy with that. Got a couple of wolves in the pack now. All right, let's carry on up here anyway. Got some mushrooms here, I think. Oh, I don't want to go into that. We haven't done it yet, but there's ghost wolves in this mist, and it's a pretty tough fight. They've just killed that group of merchants that have gone in. We will do it at some point. I want to be a little bit better equipped, I think, because it's a long old fight that's pretty hard. It'll probably take best part of half an hour or something just for that fight. But we'll pop into the trackers camp here. See what they've got going on. Master tracker. Reward hunters for their kills. If you want to join us and learn from us, you need to prove your worth and take part in your first hunt. Okay. So I'll have a look at this. This Tiltron hunt. What does it say? Another body was found off the stables. All points to the giant she-wolf Seeker we've been hunting for several weeks. So I think we can start that investigation now. Next time we're at the stables, we'll have a look and see if we can find that. Okay, and they're the ones that take teeth. We do have some teeth, actually. So we could buy 1 mutton for 12 teeth. Okay. So you do need quite a lot of teeth to buy stuff. Meat drying rack. It's actually quite good. I like that. I don't know what culture shock is. I think it's a drink, probably, or food. And layers. I take a lot of materials and stuff to do layers. We'll leave that for now. We'll try and build up our teeth a bit. I know we've been selling them so far, but now we know where the trackers are. We can maybe come and trade with them a bit more often. Okay, bit of a quest there to go to Ludern, which is another country. quick look at this. We could cut some wood. We've got quite a bit of wood. We've got 12 wood. It's probably enough for now. Have a little look around this area, I suppose, just quickly. Actually, we could go up here. What's up here? Actually, we can't. That's the edge of the map. I can't go any further up there. It's getting quite snowy now. Oh, there's some boars there. They look like it's an average fight. I'm just slightly concerned that we might have wandered into another quite high level area, so I'm just being slightly cautious. There's those boars again. Oh, almost saw us. Oh, some wood, is that? Mushrooms, maybe? Some wood. Some snow iris. There's a group of peasants over here. We'll talk to them. It says we can fight them. I hope we don't just fight them. We could persuade them to go home, because they're probably out of their depth on this mountain. We would use up 20 influence and get 3 rope. That's okay. We could spare the men from hunting by sharing our supplies. We give away a lot of our food. I'm not so keen on that. Let's just persuade them to go home, I think. Okay. So we've got to pay some wages. I was hoping we might find some money and stuff around here. We haven't really stumbled across anything like that just yet. We're not that far away from having to camp either. Yeah, there we go. May as well camp here. Got to pay the wages. So we're going to need some money coming in. Let's use some more of our mutton. Right, so we don't really have anything to sell as such. There's something called Wealthy Farm here. Let's go and have a look at what that is. Okay, they've got looks like a sort of key quest for this area to advance the fate of Tiltron, as it's called. I'm just quickly checking if they've got any chests or anything we can perhaps loot. I don't think they do. So we'll find out what this is about. Are you mercenaries? Oh, blessed be the all-seeing eye. You are our last hope. I swear I will find a way to pay you. You must warn my husband's friends. They need to come and help him. Yes, ask them to come, if only they could speak in his favour. Reason with the people who want to kill him for a handful of grain. So our rewards are a bar of soap, some influence, and the fate of Tiltron advance. My husband only told me that his friends live north of the lake, not far from here. Please come quickly. I don't know really what's going on. There's a village chief. Don't take pity on this scoundrel. He fled his home and country to come and steal our crops. This Edoranian leech will be strung up for his crime, and soon we'll all sleep easy. Oh dear. Okay. So we've got to head north from this lake, or this area. Oh, okay. Let's attack them. Might get some gold. Some level 1 hoodlums, and we'll try and capture them. Capture at least a couple of them. Must remember. So here they are. They're quite low in health. How much damage do our wolves do? 5 to 6. I'm just slightly wary of perhaps killing them in one hit. So that's 21. If we did a basic attack, that might be alright. Yeah, I'll give it a go. And then Vinich can come up and capture him. I just worry that didn't do enough damage to his health. But if I do that, it'll kill him. So let's not do that. One of our wolves... Oh. Ah, okay. They're going to act on their own. No. Okay. That does 17 damage. Finished as 8, and he's got 9 health. Okay. Not Hermanus. 9 to 15, so we'd probably kill him. Well, we're going to try and capture a couple, so if it doesn't work out for this one, we've still got a couple of chances of doing it. Aha! We can do it, but we've used up our action for this turn. Now one of our wolves is going to go. So we want to bring up someone, maybe one of these who can... Yeah, they can't get far enough. So we might have to wait till next round, but that's okay. We bring in, say, Taurus. Does 17 damage. So we might be able to capture this one, if that's a decent hit. So he's down to 5, so he should be able to be captured now. I don't know if Sigrich can get that far. So okay, so let's go and attempt this then. We've got a 57% chance of success, and we missed. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to try and capture the two that we've got down into the right sort of health zone, and this poacher we'll just kill. But I'll do that last, just in case we're struggling a bit with these ones. 100% success rate. They've gone. So we'll end their turn, and now Sigrich, we're going to try and capture this one, and we've got a still only a 50% or 57% success rate, and we missed again. I might just bring her down and kill this archer. Oh, I can't. Oh, I could do this. Okay, we want to take care of this guy, really. So Laolin, can you come up and try and capture? And we get him. So next time we're past near the prison, we'll bring those in and hopefully get some money for them. But we're going north first, aren't we? We're going to find these friends of this farmer. And it looks like they're in this camp. So what I might do, I feel like this has gone on for a fair amount of time, so I'll end it here. And when we come back, we're going to head into this lakeside camp, and we'll try and find out what's going on. I've just got a knowledge point to spend. We'll do that next time as well. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. And hopefully I will see you next time.